Hi everyone, welcome back to my second video. And in this video, I'll be making kimchi stew and Korean pickled cucumbers. They both go well with white rice, hence the title of this video is Rice Stealer, which is the direct translation from Korean papdoduk, which means rice stealer. These are the ingredients that you'll need, and if you don't know what sour kimchi is, it's basically very old kimchi. If you leave kimchi in your fridge for a really long time, it'll become sour, a little bit difficult to eat, but don't worry, don't throw it out, you can use it for this recipe. So I'm first cutting up my kimchi with scissors. I know, I'm using scissors, we don't judge here. You can obviously use just a knife and a cutting board, but you know, good old scissors do the trick. And then I'm also adding in the kimchi juice right now. Now with the pot on the stove on low heat, I'm adding in the red pepper paste, red pepper flakes, brown sugar, and soy sauce. So I'm going to mix everything together and then add in the oil from the canned tuna. I never throw that out, it adds a lot of extra flavor. But if you're not a fan of canned tuna, you can also use bacon, and that creates a whole new kind of kimchi stew. It's also really good. Now after I let that sit and boil, I'm gonna add my water. I've actually never made this much kimchi stew before. I make much smaller batches, but we're kimchi freaks over here, and this goes by very fast in our household, so it's okay. Now I'm going to mix and let it boil. After allowing the stew to boil for quite some time, I'm going to add in the canned tuna. And shortly after that, I'm going to add in my green onions. Having some nice warm kimchi stew and a bowl of white rice is literally one of my favorite comfort meals, and this is what it should look like. This is what the kimchi stew looks like on the second day after additional boiling. As you can see, the kimchi is a little bit more translucent and the flavors are much more rich. Now I'm making Korean pickled cucumbers. They're very fast and easy to make, one of my favorite side dishes. These are the ingredients that you'll need. I'm using allulose for the first time. You can just use Splenda or any kind of sugar that you want. And you'll see in the next clip that I had my green onions prepared but I forgot to use them, so I just used them as a garnish. So I'm first going to wash my cucumbers and then cut them into slices. Now that I'm done cutting up all the cucumbers, I rinse them once more, and then I use a strainer to get rid of all the excess water. So now I'm adding in all the remaining ingredients, and same with the kimchi stew. I've never made this much Korean pickled cucumbers before, but we had way too many cucumbers that were going to go bad, so I had to use them all. As time goes by, the cucumbers produce a lot of water, so you want to make sure you add enough salt so that it doesn't become too bland. There's also another version of making the Korean pickled cucumbers where you squeeze out all the water from the cucumbers and then add the seasonings, so the pickles are very crunchy, but for this video I just decided to make this version because I didn't have time. Thumbnail. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys give these recipes a try, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!